What's up, guys? Old man is getting carjacked. He decides not today. Tactical protection review. Learn protection strategies from a protection professional. What I see happening here is a pretty straightforward principle that we can all implement, and it is a principle from the United States Marine Corps. It's probably not from the Corps, but like that's where I learned it. That's where you're gonna learn it from, right? So check it out. Bad dude rolls up. Good dude and bad dude are in two different modes, right? So good dude, old man, decides I ain't gonna be the one. I ain't never gonna be the one. Gets a gun. Ladies, gentlemen, elderly people, purple, yellow, pink, one arm, two arm, whatever kind of purple people eater you are, understand that there is one ultimate equalizer on the planet, and it is a firearm. A lot of people say like, oh, this is the equalizer. No. Firearms are the ultimate equalizer. As you can see here, this elderly gentleman takes on two attackers who also have a vehicle, and looks like he comes out victorious, right? So this is how it goes down. The elderly man, if you watch when they roll up on him, right? They roll up on him very quick. If you slow down watching them roll in on him, they roll in really quick, and then you can see in slow motion, the bad guy gets out of the vehicle and he has his gun up first, pointed at the old man. There's a difference though, because it comes down to an intention and violence of action. The bad guy wants to control the scenario, take control of the situation, and the old man is implementing that good old Marine Corps principle of attacking the attacker. Good to go. So what we were taught is if we were ever in an ambush in country, in a combat zone in Iraq, to attack the attacker with a much more violent and aggressive barrage of fire, violence of action than that attacker could ever imagine. So we're driving down the street, attacker attacks us from the left, we turn all guns and we start throwing, we sit down a base of fire, and then we get into fire and maneuver, and we fight straight through that attacker and exit the kill box in a direction the attacker did not expect. Can deconstruct more of that later. But this older gentleman, situational awareness, to have an idea that they were coming, have his firearm in a place where he could get to it quickly. He doesn't have a slide on his firearm. Looks like he's shooting a revolver. But for all you guys that like to not carry one in the pipe, there may be some things to consider here. Had a round chambered and ready to go, and he was able to win that force-on-force mano-a-mano gunfight. And I believe it is squarely because his intentions were to shoot where the bad guy's intentions were still kind of like the level of social violence. He wanted to take control of the scenario. The good guy was fighting for his life. I believe in most places that's going to be a righteous gun. That's going to be a righteous implementation of a firearm, right? Because he could easily articulate that he was in fear of losing his life, depending on where he is. I don't know where he is, but in most places in the US. Now, the follow-on shots after the guy's on the floor, that you're gonna have to consult your lawyer about that. And then he gets up, and then sending additional rounds, as a general rule, you gotta consult your lawyers. You don't wanna send rounds to a fleeing suspect, a fleeing vehicle. You always wanna make sure that you're using those rounds to change the behavior of someone advancing upon you in such a way that you are in fear for your life. Elderly gentleman implements awareness first, has an idea that they're coming. We take it from the beginning, slow motion, implements awareness first, has an idea that they're coming. He's willing, he's capable, he's prepared. His firearm is a place where he can get to it. He's got a round in chamber. Violence of action, he attacks the attacker. The attacker is trying to control him. He's fighting for his life. He gets out and he lives to fight, live, and enjoy family another day. ByronRodgers, man of peace. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the podcast. There's a quick tactical protection review to help you guys be more willing, capable, and prepared to live safer patterns of life. Let's go.